clearly it's time for a massive book haul. Alright guys, it's time for the ultimate holiday reading vibe sesh. We need to talk about Tell Me Lies. I'm still really enjoying it with a little wrap up with the books that weren't in videos. I'm on the finale if you can't tell. Hello friends and welcome back. I just wanted to quickly pop in and explain what we're doing today because I feel like the video's a little all over the place. So it's kind of just like a doing bookish things but like winter Christmas edition. So we're decorating, we are doing the reading journal, I read a Christmas book, and we also are gonna have a little wrap up with the books that weren't in videos. So get excited. There's book shopping too. There's a big book haul, so all of it happens in here. So let's go. I apologize about the angle and just let's ignore back there, but we are outside of Target right now. I was coming here for a reason, and that reason being I thought I was out of deodorant, but then I found a full stick of what I was gonna buy, so I just saved myself 13 bucks. So I'm glad about that because now I don't have to buy deodorant. But I'm still in the Target mindset, so we are here. We are gonna browse the Christmas section. I'm not really probably gonna buy anything because I just don't really decorate my room for Christmas, but I do kind of maybe want to get a few dollar spot items for my bookshelves. So yeah, we will see what they have. If they have anything just calls out to me. And I also want to get a holiday book to read in this video. I do have a few at home, but they're not really the vibe I want right now. Like I have Holly Jolly Cowboy and I'm like, no, like I want like peak winter vibe. Like what I really want is like a Love Light Farms because I read that last year and it's like my favorite winter holiday book I've read. So let's go inside, see what we can find, and yeah. Target was a flop. I feel like my store is still working on getting everything out. Like there was like multiple people with like carts full of boxes that they were still unpacking, especially the dollar section. I was looking specifically for these like houses. I'll put a picture in, but yeah, I couldn't find them. And there was literally 2 holiday books. So it's safe to say we're going to TJ Maxx and Barnes in a bit. So buckle up, get ready, because that is where hopefully the damage is done. But I did get shaving cream. That's it. Okay guys, we are outside of TJ's. I am so excited because their Christmas stuff should be out. I feel like I haven't been in a bit too, but yeah, I'm so excited. We gotta get in there. We gotta get in there just to browse because I literally don't need anything. Parking lot is actually packed though, so we'll see how much footage I can get, but don't expect a lot from me. TJ's was also a bust. I just feel like what I'm looking for is more like small Christmas decorations for like bookshelves, stuff like that. But they mostly just had like bigger decor pieces that I don't need at all. So now we're gonna go to Barnes, and that is where things should be good. Time maybe. Okay, so I got 2 books. I was really on the hunt for like a Christmas holiday romance, winter romance. I didn't really find any. Normally they have like a display, but they still have the Halloween one, so I think they're still working on that, which that's kind of the theme of this video, like I'm too early. But the first book I got was Bluebird by Sharon Cameron. This is a YA historical fiction. It kind of reminded me of The Nightingale, which I loved. It says Eva is on a quest for cold hard justice. Inge only wants to burn up her past, and Anna is their dark secret. So it looks like maybe we're following a couple different people. So yeah, I'm excited about this. I kind of like going into historical fiction books blind because oftentimes they're just very like emotional. And then this book I got, Winter Garden by Kristen Hanna. This is another historical fiction World War II book because it's just, I don't know, they just always hit for me. It's in Russia and it kind of tells the story of the mothers and daughters and how they're trying to, you know, survive in this terrible time. And then it looks like it's kind of similar to The Nightingale by her, how it's told like in wartime, and also there's another POV that's like in the present time for them that says 2000. I'm excited about these two. It's definitely been what I've been in the mood for lately, so I'm excited to read more of these because all of the like wartime books I've read lately have been 5 stars. So guys, I'm outside of Target again to do some more holiday shopping, also because books are buy two get one. So like, what am I supposed to do? Not try and take advantage of that? I thought I'd bring you along, so I also have to gift shop for some people, so let's get in there. Clearly it's time for a massive book haul. So first up, these are from Half Price. We have Defy the Night by Bridget. I'm not sure if this is YA or not, but it's about Tessa and her best friend, and they are trying to risk their lives to steal this moonflower that can help heal the people because like everyone's sick apparently. I just remember reading this, like the description, and I was like, okay, I need to get that. So I'm really excited for this one. I feel like I've just seen it a lot recently and it just looks so good. And then I also was able to find Killjoy by Holly Jackson, which I'm so glad because I read A Good Girl's Guide to Murder a couple months ago and I loved it. So I'm really glad I found this because I'm going to be continuing the series and I would love to read this after. This is the prequel, I think. So yeah, it's just a little novella and I'm so excited because I love the characters in this. And then this is also from Half Price. I got Window Shopping by Tessa Bailey. This is just like a, I don't really think it's a novella because it's like 245 pages, so it's like longer, but it's like a little Christmas short story. And I think this is actually like the indie published version because there's nothing on the front and it's just like different than the other version. So this is a good find and I really love this cover. This is from Barnes. It was in the YA section. It's called Bluebird. This is set in World War II time, and so it looks like she's leaving Berlin and going to New York City, and it says she holds the key to a deadly secret, Project Bluebird, a horrific experiment of the concentration camps capable of tipping the balance of the world power. So basically she's pretty powerful because of what she has, and I'm so excited for this because obviously I've read The Nightingale and haven't shut up about it since, so I thought this would be fun, like a YA kind of World War II book. Haven't really seen many of these, so I'm excited about this one. And then since again I loved The Nightingale so much, I picked up another Kristen Hanna book, Winter Garden. This one is also World War II. Looks like it's set in Russia, and kind of like The Nightingale too. It looks like there's 1941 and then 2000. So I'm intrigued about this. I'm not gonna read the back super much because I love going into her books blind and just being so caught off guard. So, and then okay, this one I'm so excited about. I was on the hunt for a cutie like winter Christmas book, so I found Fairy Tale of New York by Miranda Dickinson. This is also from Barnes. So it says she's English and she went to New York to live out her dreams. We just love New York, especially in the winter. Looks like her brother arrives in New York and is hiding a secret, and so she is forced to confront a past that she has long tried to ignore. I don't know what the trope is. Oh, he's in publishing. A blossoming friendship. We love friends to lovers. And this one I got at Walmart, and I actually already have read this. So it's set on Christmas Eve and she's in New York working, and she basically has to relive Christmas Eve over and over again until she figures out, you know, what she has to do different to stop the time loop. And then this was also from Half Price. We have Business Casual by BK Borison. I just wanted to get the rest of the series because I read Love Light Farms last year and absolutely loved it, so I've been meaning to continue the series, and since I found this for a deal I had to pick it up. Don't know what it's about and I'm probably gonna be going in blind, especially since I haven't read the second one. I can't stop with the Paris books. This is The Paris Daughter by Kristen Harmel, and it looks like they are both Americans in Paris. So it's kind of about two friends during the time and their stories, it seems like. So I'm super excited about this because clearly I've been really into that lately. If you guys watched my fall video, I don't know how to say this right. It is just described as like Caraval, but like at a hotel. So I thought that was super fun because I've read Phantasma and that's kind of the same vibe as the other two. So I thought this would be fun. Okay, and this one I am so excited about. So these last three I picked up at Target. You guys saw because it was buy two get one, so I was so excited. I just actually found this on Goodreads and then I was gonna look it up and then I saw it at Target, so of course I picked it up. Basically, one of the friends' fiancés, something happens, so they were supposed to go on a non-refundable honeymoon, so her friend says they are going to switch places and do it. So it looks like they basically switch honeymoons. I mean, as the picture shows, I think this can be fun because, you know, the beach and also the winter dynamic, it's gonna be great. I'm so excited about this, and it like literally looks so short. I'm so excited. And it does say this Christmas might prove the most magical yet, so there's gonna be some Christmas vibes, which we love. And then I just saw this one. I haven't really seen it before. 5 Total Strangers by Natalie D. I can't read that because of the sticker, but so this is a YA thriller, I think. This is giving that one book I read. What is it called? I'll put it here, but like the rest stop snowed in vibe. So it looks like Mira's trying to go home for the holidays, but a blizzard happens, and so she's stuck at the airport. And then it looks like the girl on her original flight, they end up renting a car, and yeah, basically it's them driving through a blizzard, it seems like, and it says that the people aren't who they seem, and someone in the car is lying, and someone is sabotaging the trip, so this should be great. And then this book I was looking for, I haven't seen it at Target before, but I've been really wanting it for a while. It's by Karen M. McManus, and it's about jewel thieves. So I'm so intrigued. This sounds so good. I can't wait. I'm gonna try and go in blind. I'm not gonna read the back, but yeah. I remember I started One of Us is Lying like 5 years ago and I couldn't get through it, but I feel like this is gonna be great. I might start one of these now. Okay, I printed off all the books from September, October, and November so far, so we're gonna put those in, but I'm realizing that I didn't leave a page for my September wrap-up, so this is the only spot I have to glue the pictures. So yeah, I'm gonna cut them out and see how many we actually have and probably just like stack them on top of each other or something. Alright, here's the reading journal update. Here, I added a few. I don't think too many. But yeah, this is the update. I definitely wanted it to be more full, but I've just been listening to so many audiobooks that, like, it's fine. Here, I updated for November. I accidentally did one more, so hopefully I finish another book. Updated this. Series tracker, only one I checked off was that. I glued these down, and I did put the ratings. I read these two too, but I just didn't put them since I didn't really have room. Added these and some cutie stickers that are from Lovely Disco. I'll put the name here. And then I did November as well. There's still a couple days left, so I left a space just in case. And then I just drew December.
is that? What is that? What is that? Get it! Get it! Get it! What?
Hi guys, so as we saw, I just decorated, and I don't know, I just kind of wanted to talk about my feelings, I guess, because I always get sad around this time of year. I'm just nostalgic. Like decorating yesterday, I was just like, I was almost crying, like looking at all the ornaments. Like it's just so sentimental and nostalgic, and I just haven't really been in the Christmas spirit like I was at the start of November. Hardcore feeling festive, and then basically for work I had to decorate. Oh my gosh, my necklace is all tangled. It just took forever and it didn't go well, and everything still is falling down, so it just kind of made me upset and like not motivated to decorate my spaces. And so I'm just not in the spirit anymore, even though I was. So hopefully that can change, because it's just so, I don't know, it's like wholesome and just such a good feeling so like in the Christmas spirit. So I hope I can get it back, and I think I can, but it's just, I just wasn't in the mood to decorate at all because the work stuff just pissed me off. Okay, so the holiday book I'm gonna read in this video is Christmas Eve Love Story, and this is about our main girl Annie, and she like works as a window designer in New York at this like big department store, which I feel like that's such a good setting for the Christmas season books. New York department store. And then the main love interest is the security guard at the department store, I think. And it's a time loop book, which I personally love. I've read a few Christmas time loop books and I love them. So I just picked this one up because I was reading the backs of a bunch at Walmart today, and this one just sounded the best out of them. So I picked it up. Don't look at my clip. I'm still having my hair crisis. Don't look, okay? But I matched the book today. Can you see? Anyway, I'm literally only 35 pages in. We just got to, did I tell you guys what this is about? I don't know. I genuinely, my brain actually feels like it could explode. It is just so full and just, anyway, I think I did. Anyways, I'll tell you again. Honestly, I thought that going into it, the first Christmas Eve day that she relives would have been like longer and more detailed. I'm on page 35 and I just hit the second one. So it's only like 35 pages long for her first Christmas Eve day. So I'm intrigued to see like what goes down in more detail throughout the days, but I feel like I kind of might end up liking that in the book because sometimes these do get repetitive. Obviously, I personally love this trope, but sometimes it does get repetitive. So going with having the first day not be super detailed makes it so we can only build on that and learn more, whereas just seeing the same thing over and over again. So yeah, I'm gonna read for a little bit and hopefully finish this soon. Alright guys, it's time for the ultimate holiday reading vibe sesh. We're continuing Christmas Eve Love Story. We got popcorn, Christmas M&Ms from last year. We got to put on a Christmas sweatshirt. We have to. Did that work? And yep. Okay, I made it to almost halfway. I'm still really enjoying it. We're on the 5th Christmas Eve redo right now, and I'm really enjoying watching our main girl figure out like what she has to do to stop the loop, and I feel like it's so wholesome and I'm just liking it a lot, and I feel like each time she's really learning more. I don't know how many more there's gonna be, so we'll see. I love when I find like little printing errors in the books. Like it just, I don't know, makes me feel literally smart. I'm over 50% now and I'm still really enjoying it. I love the romance, but it's just hard in these books to be like super connected since, you know, only one of them remembers all of their encounters. But yeah, I'm still loving it. I was gonna say something else, but I forgot. Okay, I'm on page 288 and I'm on what I think is gonna be the last Christmas Eve. So it's safe to say I'm so excited, and I definitely just put the pieces together for something. So I'm intrigued to see how that plays out. So yeah, and this is just so wholesome and magical, like I can't.
okay? I'm so sorry.
Hey.
I'm on the finale if you can't tell. We need to talk about Tell Me Lies. I thought I already filmed this for some reason, but I think I just like thought of what I wanted to say in my brain and didn't actually talk to you. So, Tell Me Lies. If you haven't watched both seasons, I might go off a bit. So if you haven't watched both, exit, or if you don't care, just stay, whatever, but I'm gonna be saying spoilers. The first season was actually kind of excruciating to get through. I hated everybody. I lied. I didn't hate everybody. In the second season, I absolutely was eating up the Diana and Pippa crumbs. Oh my gosh. Like, I was eating it up. Like, every time they were in a scene together, I was like, please, like, something needs to happen. So, I love them. So, I'm so glad they are together, and I hope it stays that way. But I don't know if it will because of how this show goes. I just had to put that in there because that was kind of aggressive. Like, I hate everybody. And, like, I still have beef with everyone and don't agree with, like, half their decisions, but I still want them to be happy, you know? The first season was actually excruciating. Like, Steven and Lucy, I genuinely wanted to punch Steven so bad, and I still do. Like, you guys are terrible together. I'm sorry. I know that's the point, like the toxic relationship, but oh my goodness, I wanted to actually punch him. Anyway, but I pushed through the first season because I was like, everyone says the second season is crazy, and like, I need to see what everyone's talking about. And it was like, I don't want to say like good, but it was so addicting. Like, I binged it. I feel like the first season took me 2 months or a month maybe to finish, but the second season I finished in like 2 days. It was just so entertaining. Like, I was constantly like, what are you guys gonna do next? Because it was crazy. How it ended though, I'm back to having beef with everybody. Like, y'all screwed up. I thought we were just making better decisions, but no. But yeah, I was shook. Is it renewed for a third season? I kind of hope so. I will say I don't think I'll read the book ever, but I am slightly more intrigued after watching the second season. Okay, these are the final nails. They're just the Impress press-ons. This is the short length. These usually literally last me like 3 weeks, so highly recommend. I had the cutest longer sets and I wanted to do them, but I broke like 3 of my nails this week, so they're just not long enough. Like, you can't even see it on the other side because I broke it so bad. Next video, maybe, if my nails grow by then. Okay, I just wanted to quickly have a little wrap up with the books that weren't in videos. So, okay, so the first book I read that like wasn't really in a video was What You Wish For by Catherine Center. I listened to this on audiobook. I've been reading a ton of her books this year actually, but this one definitely kind of fell flat for me. I just feel like I could not get connected to the characters in the setting. It was at like an elementary school and I just didn't really care because like I'm just not a kid person necessarily. Like, I've never babysat or anything like that, you know? They worked at the school, so I don't really know if I liked that personally. I just didn't explain this one at all, but so basically the 2 main characters used to work at the same school like many years ago, and now our main girl is the librarian at a different school. And something happens with the principal at their school, so this guy comes in and becomes the new principal, and he has all these like things he wants to do to the school that none of the staff agrees with. They kind of butt heads even though they used to work together. Like, she just has a completely different perception about him than what he actually is now, so she's trying to figure out like what's going on with him and all that, and they're just trying to like figure out a way to, I guess, like mesh their ideas for the school, because the staff wants one thing and he, the new principal, wants another. That's the main whatever. But with Catherine Center's books, all of her main characters have something deeper going on, whether that's family stuff or just stuff that's happened in the past. So there's also that, but I won't spoil and tell you what that is. So I just didn't really care about it, honestly. I do love though her books. The characters always just have so much going on and I loved that. But yeah, I gave this 2.5. I did enjoy it, and especially at the end it got better, but the beginning I had a really hard time. Like, I thought I was gonna even DNF it, but I ended up finishing it. So, and then I read Christmas Eve Love Story. This is like, oh wait, I literally read this in this video. Goodbye. But I ended up giving this one a 4 stars. So I really enjoyed it because first of all, the setting, like the department store, New York Christmas setting was so fun, and I just feel like I love books where like the main characters, like neighbors are involved. Like, that's just so wholesome to me, and I feel like I really liked the character development in this, and the romance was also cute, and I was just rooting for the characters a lot. I enjoyed the time loop tropes. I know. At one point though, I was kind of like, okay, like let's just figure this out. But I still loved it. It was such a fun time and I highly recommend this season. And then I listened to Partners in Crime. It was just on Libby randomly and I read the synopsis. I'm like, cute. I gave this one a 3.5. I thought it was so good. Basically the premise of it is our two main characters, they used to date, which that was kind of my one complaint. Like I wish we got more about their past relationship because we really didn't get like any. So I was wanting that, but the main girl's dad has recently passed away and she's like dealing with stuff with his estate or whatever. So she goes to her ex's like law firm and it's him that has to deal with the will or whatever. And then her dad is also like this big like crime lord. So basically they get kidnapped at first and then you're following them as they try and like solve this like mystery type thing and uncover what's going on. So it was so fun, and especially the audiobook was great. I loved listening to it and it was just so fast paced and like addicting to read. It is set like one of the settings is like Las Vegas, so you get like that vibe. It was so good. And then I just finished Things You Save in a Fire, which I didn't know this was this like connected to How to Walk Away, but I freaking loved this book so much. I gave it 4.5 and I can't stop thinking about it. It was so good. So the main premise is our main girl's a firefighter, which is so cool. I love when they have like cool jobs. It just makes it so much more interesting. But so she has to move away from her home and move in with her mom, who has some like health issues. So she moves like all the way away from what she knows, and she basically has to start a new life in this town and a new job at a new fire department. And that aspect was just so interesting to me because I always feel like I love like when the girl has like guy friends in a book. Like I just feel like it's so wholesome, you know what I mean? So I loved that. The romance was actually incredible in this. I loved it. All of the characters, even the side characters, just had so much going on, and it was like so, they were just so developed, like even the side characters, and there was just so much going on in this story at all times. So I freaking loved it. That is most of what I read that hasn't been in other videos, so I hope you guys liked this mini wrap up, because most of what I read was Mara Dyer and The Ghost of Crutchfield Hall and then Trial of the Sunwing, which those were all in videos, so I didn't want to just blab again. So alright, if you made it to this point, it's time to say our goodbyes. I will see you guys next week. Peace out, and I hope this made you get in the holiday spirit, because as I talked about, I am not feeling like it right now, so hopefully when future me editing I can feel that way rewatching this. But yeah, I'll see you guys next week. Peace.